Hello. Alrighty. Last time I did a Dollar Tree haul, then I bought this bag because I was looking at all the fish images, and I love the colors and I love the images, and I bought this bag so that I can fussy cut these out. So I'm going to show you my process of how I go about doing that. So first of all, inside there's always a piece of white cardstock, and that's actually glossy, so I'm going to save that piece so I can do some backgrounds on that. That's a nice piece of glossy. Alright, so then what I want to do is I want to pull these strings out. Use the strings on something else. I need a little handle on it or something. Right, then I've got to look for a tearing edge on this, which is right. So I want to just pull it apart, but I don't want to ruin. Look at that pretty blue on this side. I don't want to ruin that. So I want to be careful with how I'm taking this apart. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't just fold this back up and see if I can open up the bottom first. Alright, so I'm going to use my bone folder and let's see if that works. I think it's going to work. Oh yeah, alrighty. Let's see how that looks. On the inside, if I can pull that bottom flap off. The inside than the outside. There it goes. All right. Now I just put it over there and finish tearing that. Perfect. Alrighty. There. Much better. Yep, I got all four sides apart. All right, now I got to find that crease side again, which is right here. So I want to pull this apart. Use my bone folder on this one. There. Very nice. And look at this nice, great big piece. Isn't that pretty? So there's two whole panels of that, and then this pretty blue too. All right, so first things first, I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. Oh, I love how pretty this is, and I love the shiny, the silver on it. It's just so pretty. Piece off, and take this edge off. Okay, now that can go in the garbage. That's a nice big piece that I can play with. All right, let's take this one off. Off. Cut right across there. All right. We can do the same with this. Actually, we may as well go ahead and just cut this straight across. There you go. All right, now I can try punching some stuff out of this so I can see how much stuff I can punch out of that. And then I do have these two nice blue panels, which I can always, if I cut it this way, then I can run it through the crimper that way, and that'll hide that line, and it'll make it look like I wanted it to be like that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's see, how long is this? it is about 10.5 inches. All right, so five and a half plus a quarter. Perfect. All right, so that's done. No, that should have been 5, but whatever. It'll work. All right, now let's see. Fit in here? Nope, it's not going to fit in here, so I'll have to get my other cutter, but that's okay. All right, actually, I don't need the other cutter. I just need to start cutting these out. All right, so first I'm going to crimp this and show you what the difference is, because you can see it now. Now watch when I put it through the crimper. Ta-da! Isn't that neat? So now it looks like it came that way. And there you go. Neat way to disguise bends and creases, and I love using my crimper for so many different things like this. All right, so now I've got 4 card panels that I can use. Very nice. Alrighty, and for these, let's see. These are a little scuffed up, but that's okay, because depending on what I'm going to use it for. Alright, so let's see. I do like to do this and this. So we'll see what we can come up with. Put this back away. Alright, these flowers fit on here. I think they will on this. Alright, that's better. There, now let's see if we can cut the, oh yes, we can certainly get some pretty blue flowers. Ah, these are going to be gorgeous. Nice. Four. This will be awesome. Ta-da! All right, now can I get this one out of any of these? We shall see. I don't think so. Nope. All right, but yes, I can certainly get some of these out of it. Waste not, want not. I like to try to use as much as I possibly can. So now you're definitely seeing my process, huh? Alrighty, let's see. Don't want the creases in that, so I'll punch 1 or 2 out of these. Oh, I can get 2 out of this one. There you go. Nice. Perfect. Can I get 2 out of this one? Looks like it. Nice. Alrighty, so these are going to be pretty to play around with. Let's cut some more of these out. Alrighty, and I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch some of these out, and if you'd like some, I'll share, because I think that would be kind of fun. So if you'd like to share with me and receive some of these after I punch them all out, then leave a message for me. And let's see what kind of message. I know. How about out of the 60 plus ways to use your paper strips 1 inch or less, which one was your favorite? So leave me a message in the comments of which way is your favorite way. And then what I'll do is, after I'll keep track of the names of whoever leaves a comment and leaves the message to me, and then I'll put everybody's name in a drawing, and depending on how many I get here, how much I can share, then I'll send you some. I'll draw a couple names out, and I'm thinking maybe 4 names. I should be able to get at least 4. Alright, that does not want to come through. Oh, okay, that's double thick there, that's why. Alright, then I don't need to do that part anyways. So, but I think these are going to be real pretty, so I definitely want to share them. So let's try that. Go ahead and leave me a message. What's your favorite way out of the 60 plus ways? And we're up to round 2 already, so let me know which is your favorite way to use the strips that I've shared. And I'll have a drawing with 4 names, and 4 people will get some of these. Okay? I think that's a fun idea. There. Alright, I want to do bigger ones. Yep. And today's the 7th, so I guess I can do I'll give it about a week. A week should do it. So you've got a week before I do the drawing. How's that? And if you'd like your name in twice for an extra chance, then share this video and add hashtag bkabarbieboop, so I can find where you shared. And if I find it, then put your name in a second time, so you have even more of a chance to win. Okay? That's a good idea, because I haven't done a drawing since my 100 subscribers, and I've been wanting to do something. And what better way than to share something that I found. You get a lot of pretty flowers in here. Yep. So much easier to see the white coming through than that blue, because it's lighter. I'll show you the difference. Look at that, so you can see the white, but yet when I put it on the blue, let me show you that. You can barely see it. See, that's harder to see, but as soon as you get on the white, you can see it. Yep. All right, let's see if that's going to cut through. Yes, it did. Woohoo. Awesome sauce. Okay. So I think we might be able to get another one here. Yep, and maybe a couple more. and I'll just send them flat to you, and you can add your own gems, so that way I can fit more in the package. So that's a good idea. Tweezers, where are you? All right, so I think we got all those that we can. So I can put this away. And let's see if we can get some more of these cut out. Alrighty, I think we're good to go here. Alright, that's good. Okay. So we've got all these that can be shared between 4 people. That'll be nice. And I'm going to move it up here. And I'm going to fussy cut some of these out, or cut around them at least anyways. Because I want to share a sheet of these too. Stuff on here. So what I think I'll do is instead of fussy cutting the whole thing, I'll just fussy cut the other page out for myself, and this page I can just cut apart and share. That way you can have fun fussy cutting some stuff out yourself. How's that for a cool idea? Alrighty. There, so we've got quite a bit of that cut out, so I can share those with y'all too. Alrighty, so we have that and these, and I'm gonna sit and fussy cut a couple of them out for myself and share with you. How's that? You can sit and watch me fussy cut them. I won't do a lot because there are quite a few, but I will do some of them. All right. So we have a jellyfish here. Got a whale over here. These are going to make adorable nautical cards. So have you ever bought a bag for this purpose? To just cut it apart and use it for ephemera on cards or in your journal or in your scrapbooking? I have. I've done it before. I love doing it. There. That looks nice. There's one. Alrighty, next we can do this with the little water air bubbles. I don't want to cut too close to the tail. And just as a suggestion, the reason why I wanted to share that little suggestion with you is when you're fussy cutting like this, if you're not going to use them right away, then don't cut it too close around the smaller areas, because they could get knocked off when you're storing them. There. So see, I did a little bit, but I kind of left this side and around the tail so I could do that part later. So this is too cute of a face to not cut out, even though it's a partial image, but I can always make them peeking up over something. Isn't that funny? Alrighty, and we've got these. And I think I'm just gonna gently cut around these also. There, so I can finish cutting out the details later on. May as well. Alrighty, let's see. That's funny. That little piece of coral would be hilarious to make them have a silly little hairdo. Yep, I think so. I think I'm going to leave the bubbles with this one and not cut out around the legs just yet, because, again, I don't want it all falling apart on me. Alrighty, we can do this one. And even when images are just halfway on, if I can use, sometimes I'll try to use the half of an image anyways, like that head that I showed you, because, I mean, why not? He can always peek out from something, and like this fish here. If I put a word banner, he can go right on the top of the word banner. That'll be cute. Like my grandson would say, he can't help the way he looks. He can't help it if he's just got half a body. We were in the store one day, and oh, this kid just kills me sometimes. He, you know those stupid little squishy toys that are, I mean, they're like, some of them are this big, some of them are about this big maybe. Some of them, they get bigger. Squish, I think they may be called squishies. But anyways, the ones with the eyeballs that pop out. So when you squeeze it, the eyeballs go squishing out. So he saw one of those in the store one day, and it was missing one of the eyes. Grandma, do you think they'll give me a discount if I get this? And I said, I don't know. Good idea. It's always good to ask. Why not? And so he said, would you buy it for me? And I said, well, I don't know. You think we should? I said, why don't you pick one that has the eyes, both of the eyes in it? And he looked at me like I was like crazy or something. And I said, what? And he said, Grandma, he can't help it if he only has one eye, and he's adorable, and he's the only one in there. So it must have been a cat, because the kids all love cats, and so they love dogs too, but they've got this thing going with cats for some reason. So it had to have been a cat missing an eye. And he can't help it. He needs to be loved too. And I was like, oh, Avery, oh my goodness, come on. You can make me spend silly money on a broken toy here. So anyways, when we went up to the register, they did say he could have it for half price. And I was like, all right. Oh my goodness. You would have thought I bought him a video game or something. He did his little happy dance in the store. It was just hysterical. And I was like, all right, let's go for a ride to the next place with your one-eyed cat there. But he was pleased as a peacock to get that silly thing. Kids are funny with stuff like that. But I think he's beautiful. I think he's perfect just the way he is. You have to let me get him. There are times when I definitely say no too, but something that silly, and especially for that price, it was just ridiculous not to get it for him. But there, we're getting there. Alrighty. This coral really does look like hair. I think I'm going to have fun with this. See, now is that funny? Stupidly so, yes. But it's funny. I don't know why such silly things just get me going. But they do. There. I think we are getting it. And the bubbles. Ooh, sounds like Mikey's out next door cutting more wood for his fireplace. I should talk to Kevin and tell Mikey next door he can have our wood that we've got way up in the back. We didn't even use it. Been back there for years, so. We use the kerosene heater instead in our fireplace now. It's easier now that we're older and both have bad backs, then don't feel like lugging that kind of crap around anymore. Yep. Alrighty. We got all those ones done. Very good. these in the garbage. And I'll show you what ones I've cut out now. So, and I didn't cut them out really, really good, just a couple of them. Because again, like I said, they're going to go in my ephemera container so I can use them later on. But just by doing that one little piece up top, look how many images I've got already. That's pretty neat. So, alrighty. So that's how I cycle through a gift bag. Okay, so if you like this idea, give me a thumbs up on YouTube, please. And don't forget to answer that question and leave me a message. And we'll see if we can get 4 packages out to somebody and share some of this stuff. All right, and until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.